Hi, Ari Travis here. Welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we had to get 6 sawtooth claws, so Takara and the boys here can have some weapons to defend themselves. And that is what we did. And today we're going to continue this quest chain with Takara. Have a little chat with them. Threat from the sea. While I begin work on your weapon, why don't you talk with Qatar? He mentioned needing help with patrols along the beach. And I'd rather see you keep your wits and weapons repaired instead of getting drunk with some of the other louses I share this camp with. Speak to Qatar in the Swamp of Sorrows. So where's Qatar? Looks like he's over here, hanging out by himself. Lone wolf, you could say. Be silent a moment, Druid. Even over the dull roar of the sea, you can still hear those disgusting gurgles from the fishmen. I have no love for the sea, nor any creature I've seen from its depths. It is a powerful but blind mistress, callous and brutal. It would bring me great pleasure to slay the fishmen by the hundreds, if it were within my power, but I garner some pleasure from watching their deaths at the hands of any who do the Horde's will. Which brings us to you, Druid. How many can you slay? Would you test yourself against their most powerful kind? Slay 10 marsh murlocs, 10 marsh ink spewers, and 10 marsh flesh eaters, then return to Qatar in the Swamp of Sorrows. Alright, well, looks like we've got to go on a slay spree here. Deal with some of these guys called the fishmen, which are actually called murlocs. So let's see what type of murlocs I got to fight here. There are marsh murloc. These are just the regulars. Yeah, we'll deal with the marsh murlocs first, I guess. Seems like they are around the same level as me, so that is a good sign. Brought the buff up, which isn't good. So we gotta slay 30 of these guys. Shouldn't be too bad. Looks like I'm chewing this guy up right now. I don't think I would be able to handle 2 or more. Maybe in bear form. Let's make sure we're ready to go here. I'm gonna get the buffs up. We still have our pots from last episode, the agility pot by 15 and the armor pot by 250. That should help out with this, this fight we currently have. A lot of marsh murlocs around. There's an ink spewer. And then one we haven't seen is the flesh eater. I assume the flesh eater is the toughest one of them all. Seems to see a lot of marsh murlocs around here. But yeah, majority of these murlocs are marsh murlocs. There's a flesh eater. Level 44, hiding in that little hut. We're gonna have to go out. So I think the way this quest is gonna go, I'm gonna slay more marsh murlocs than 10. So it looks like they surround the ink spewers and the flesh eaters. See how these ink spewers are. Assume they put a debuff on me where I miss my attacks. That's just a guess. Sounds like they would do something like that, you know, like put ink in your face. Or spew something that doesn't allow you to see. Well, we took him down pretty quick. Getting a lot of clams from these guys, so gotta make sure that I open them up. Our bag space is gonna go down quite fast. Here we go. We're gonna prep for this flesh eater that's in this hut here. Before we do that, I think I might deal with this marsh murloc first, so I have a little bit of room to kite. Put fairy fire up on him. Come on. Yeah, these guys are pretty easy. But we have not dealt with the hardest one yet, which is the flesh eater. And they seem to like to hang out in here. What the heck? Oh, he's back here. Okay. Looks like he's fishing or something like that. Let's see how this guy is. I don't know, that crit from the back does a lot of damage. Put fairy fire up on him. Alright. Come on. Ooh, he's enraged. Oh, looks like the flesh eater's enraged. So that's good to know. Which means they're good to burst down. Got some pearls here. If they're worth anything. A little regrowth. Try to deal with this ink spear in the water. Okay. For the sound of the ocean here. I wonder what ocean that is in the game. It's the Forbidden Sea. Okay, well, looks like they put a debuff on me. Chance to hit reduced by 50%. Ink spray. How did I know? It's just the name, you know? The name suggests that something like that would happen. So just look for more ink spears. A lot of marsh murlocs. Easy to find the marsh murlocs. You know, it's hard to find though, these flesh eaters. There's like so many flesh eaters. There's 3 ink spears right there. I wonder if I attack this guy, will this ink spear come at me? Yeah, I knew it. This is where you get in trouble with murlocs, guys. You speed it up, or dead. Okay, let's do this. We gotta keep running. Just keep running. This is why you can't pull more than one. Because murlocs, they gang up quick. Okay, well I'm gonna go back a bit. I think I could deal with 2 if I went bear form. I think that could be a possibility. There's only 1 flesh eater here though. Like we're gonna slay like all of the marsh murlocs we need to. Maybe this is the marsh. Maybe I just have to go to another zone to find the flesh eaters. Come on. We got some moonberry juice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Some of these ink guys here. I'm gonna clear out this spot. This is my escape spot. See how that works. Alright, here we go. Okay. I'll try to pull him without pulling the other one. I don't want to pull this guy either, so I'm going to get rid of him too. The thing is they pad around, you know? Okay. Okay, we're gonna wait for him to go for like a nice long walk. So I don't want to pull this guy. It's almost like you have to pull the guy in the middle. It seems like that, you know? I could root one. And then pull the other. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna root this guy. Oh, that one's coming now. This isn't good. So this is why they're hard to pull. Like, there's 3 of them. Like, I don't know. Maybe we can... It's gonna be hard to do. The other one coming? Oh, they debuffed me. Now I'm missing all my shots. Now I'm gonna get beat up. Hope I don't die here, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a pot. Oh, they just keep chasing me, bro. Oh. Okay, whatever. We'll just gonna give up on those guys. I don't know, I thought the root would be okay. You know? It's that one in the middle goes, they all go. It's like this is where all the flesh eaters hang out. So we'll start taking them out here. I just didn't want to die because then I'd lose my agi and my armor buff. That would suck. Let's go. Let's deal with these flesh eaters. I think it's like my first Murloc quest. I think. Usually you don't... Well, yeah, most of my quests have been in Kalimdor. Okay, most of the... I don't think there's Murlocs on that side of the map, except for in Dustwallow Marsh. Regrowth here. Try to get back up. Seems like a lot of these flesh eaters are in the water. It's good that we found a camp where they hang out. A little hot up here. Let's take them out one at a time. Surprised these guys haven't like taken out that camp or Takaris. They're like surrounded. On one side they're surrounded by these like dragons. And on the other side they're surrounded by these Murlocs. So there's really like nowhere they can go. Alright, here we go. Dealing with another flesh eater. This will put us at 5. I don't think there's any down there. Mostly just crocodiles. It sucks that they got that those ink spray guys got that venom on me. I would have been able to slay that one guy, I think. I can't attack this guy. What's going on? Oh, there we go. For some reason my keybinds got messed up. At least we're getting a lot of fish oil from these guys. Be able to sell that. Here we go. We clean this camp out. So I guess we got to go back to the other side of the coast. Let these guys spawn back again. I guess we'll try to slay some more ink spewers and marsh murlocs. There's an ink spewer right there all by himself. Exactly what we want to see. Looks like there's all ink spewers here now. All the marsh murlocs sort of disappeared. It's kind of a good sign for us, I guess. With all these ink spewers here. Oh. It's got that 13-second we can't attack. So now we got that off. Look at it, we're missing everything. Oh, Greater Maul the Eagle. That's actually a nice two-handed mace. It's intellect stam though, which kind of sucks. But I think it could sell for a decent price, which is good. Still got a bunch of clams to open. I'm gonna make sure I keep opening those. Got a lot of stuff to get rid of too. Probably after this quest, try to go to a vendor and get rid of all these grays that we ended up picking up over our time here at Takara's camp. Here we go. Is the flesh eater back? Oh, he's gone. So let's keep dealing with the ink spewers. Oh no. Can't hit him now. Yeah, this is really strong. Ink spray. This was in PvP, wow. Great to use on any melee class. Yeah, this is probably a better place for casters anyways. Since ink spray really doesn't do anything to casters. I don't think marsh murlocs have any moves at all. We got this guy hanging out there. There's an ink spear out there. Oh no. Okay, good. I think we can. Good, we didn't pull the other guy. Oh no. No, it's a sawtooth snapper. Just when I thought we were safe. Sawtooth snapper comes out of nowhere. Ruins our time. No, get out of here. Okay, good, we got him. He's gonna run away from the sawtooth snapper. Oh, he dazed me. Am I gonna have to go into Tauren form? Now we'll see. No. I didn't want to waste my War Stomp there. Golden Pearl. I've never seen one of those. Wonder how much that costs. I don't see how much all those pearls cost. Here, I think I'm gonna pull this guy, so I'm gonna have a little drink here quick, and then we'll deal with these two ink spewers. I think there's a flesh eater right there, yeah. It's a good find. Okay, we got our mana back up. It's Route 1. I hopefully didn't pull more than 2. It's kind of the goal here. We're missing. Okay, there you go. I want him to have to run pretty far. I'm having a rough time with this ink spear, man. I think we have him down by now. Yeah, we have the... Okay. I think we can deal with this one, maybe. It's gonna be tough. Don't have, I don't have a health pot. No, that was a lot of damage. The good thing is that these guys run at a certain health, so should start running pretty soon. So yeah, I can deal with 2 of them. It's just 3's a little too much. Another zesty clam. Yeah, I think that golden pearl's worth something. I have a feeling. I've never seen one before. I've slain a lot of murlocs and gotten a lot of clams in my day, so... It's gotta be worth, like, at least 5 gold, I hope. The marsh murloc here, I guess we'll deal with him. Couple ink spears out here still. Not a bad quest, though. Some decent XP from this. Whoa. Okay, we got an ink spear chasing us. Yeah, I mean, an ink spear and a flesh eater. This is like a terrible combo that I don't want to deal with right now. Okay, maybe we can deal with it. It's gonna be tough. I think we can handle him. He is a level 44 flesh eater. But the good thing is that ink spear did not get off its ink spray. So if he did that, we'd have trouble with this ink. Here he comes. He's enraged. Which worries me a bit. We're alright. That was a close one. Okay, let's heal up here. Usually do a healing touch as well. A lot of big clams. Bags are pretty much full. Wish we had cooking because I could use that zesty meat on something. Okay. Still have to slay a couple marsh murlocs. I'm looking for some inks. There's an ink spear. Got one more ink spear to go. And then we just have to hunt down... Oh my gosh, I'm going to run into more murlocs here. That's kind of what I'm not looking to do. Will he find another murloc in time? Now we got one more marsh murloc and one more ink spear to deal with. And then it's just flesh eaters from now on. So we know there's a flesh eater camp over there. Wonder if they all spawned back by now. Done with the ink spears. Which is good because I think they're the most annoying out of the 3. Looks like we don't have any room for any more zesty clam meat. So I guess we'll get rid of this pointy crockless tooth. Okay, we got a bunch of marsh murlocs, ink spears. Kind of looking for flesh eaters. Wondering if there are any flesh eaters around here. It's mostly just marsh murlocs and ink spears. Flesh eaters don't like hanging out with the marsh murlocs and ink spears for some reason. Or maybe it's the other way around. to get my, what's it called, buff back up. Oh no. Alright, we're done with the marsh murlocs. So I guess we'll just go back to the flesh eater camp. Try to find as many as we can there. Some ink spears chasing us. I hope they spawned. I really do. So I only need 4. They should be back by now. I'm lucky that I'm the only one here too doing this, because I could imagine if you have like at least 2 people here, it's probably a pain. Plus they got some ink spears here. There's only 1 flesh eater here. Last time I came here there was like a bunch. Sawtooth snapper out of the water. Okay. It's down there, an ink spear. Oh, this is like an ink spear camp. So I guess the spawn is totally random. There's a flesh eater down there. That's nice to see. Hopefully we can sneak up behind him here. It's kind of hard when you're a cat trying to swim. We eventually caught up to him. And there we go. Not bad. So those were all the flesh eaters there, I believe. Well, all I could find. So we're going to have to go back to the camp here. And get the buffs back up. I'm going to have to hope we find some flesh eaters around here. There's a lot of ink spears. There's a flesh eater. No, it's a marsh. It's weird how the marsh murlocs and the flesh eaters look alike. Maybe they start out as marsh murlocs and then they turn into flesh eaters as they grow up. Oh, we got someone else out here. What a shocker. Undead priest. I don't know if he's found some flesh eaters down this way. I don't know if there's any down here. It's probably all along the coastline, I would assume, right? Yeah, ink spewer. Ink spewer. That's a... There we go. Found a flesh eater, guys. Is that another one? Yep. Just found another camp with a couple flesh eaters, which is good. We got 2 here. They're staying tight. That's... Got the deadly combo here, the ink spear flesh eater combo. Got a flesh eater too? Yeah, okay. This guy's he's an easier target. Doesn't have many other murlocs around him. Alright, 9 out of 10. 1 more to go. I think this will be our last one here. Got some nice drops today from these guys. The Mauler, the 2-handed mace. It's like pretty much as good as the one I already have. Almost, but mine's better because it has Agi on it, but... This is a pretty decent two-hander. Probably could at least sell for 2 gold. Alright, well, let's go back to... Then we got that golden pearl. A bunch of, like, different kinds of pearls. I think this golden pearl is probably worth something. So I've never seen it before. So let's go back to the camp over here. We got a dream walker chasing us. I think we're gonna get away. Cheetah's just too fast. Here he is over here. Their bags are not full. Looks like they are. Let me get rid of these. Let me get rid of this zesty clam meat. Just need a slot just in case we get a reward, right? The sea seems vast and relentless, but you have stained her with the blood of her own spawn. The fishmen know pain. Their stupidity will force them to refortify their ranks from the devastation you've caused, and that is good. Let their gurgling screams overshadow the sea's roar long into the night. I shall smile every time I hear one of them silenced. Return to me if you wish to slay more of the fishmen. I will gladly reward you again. That is interesting. This guy really hates fishmen. Before you take rest, speak with Takar again. While you were gone, I believe he finished a few weapons for your help here. He would offer one of them to you. You would do well to test its strength against the fishmen when you are ready, but only to please me further. This guy's weird. Guitar. Okay, Takar's Murloc Basher. That's a nice weapon. Not as good as the weapon that we currently have, but it's not bad. That's a nice weapon too, that axe. We can't use axes, so yeah, I guess we'll accept that quest. Go have a little chat with Takar. See how he's doing. Flight Carrier, you've returned. Good. I finished crafting more weapons for our fight against the Murlocs. For bringing us the fresh sawtooth meat, and for bringing a small smile to Takar's face. I offer one of them to you. Alright, well, I guess we're taking the Takar's Murloc Basher. We got 3,600 XP for that. It's pretty good. And we're almost halfway to 45. So I guess we can go back and speak with Qatar again one day. We kind of had enough of feeding Qatar's lust for slaying Murlocs for one day. Maybe we'll come back another time and use this Murloc Basher against them. You would think a Murloc Basher would have a trait, though, that does extra damage against Murlocs. But, it doesn't have that. I would actually, like, use it again. Thinking about selling it, though, because it only has 18 stam on it. And our other weapon does more damage, has more stats, so probably won't be using the Murloc Basher anytime soon. So we're heading back to Stonard now. And I'm going to sell as much of the trash as we have on us. And then probably take a little rest in the inn. It's good we're getting a lot of Ogremar rep from that. Eventually, if we do it... That's a good thing about the way I'm leveling, is I'm going to get a lot of reputation with the factions, which will eventually allow me to maybe buy their mounts. Because I think if you get exalted with either the trolls or, you know, the Tauren or the orcs, you can purchase their mounts. So you could be a Tauren riding a raptor, or a troll riding a Kodo, an orc riding an undead horse, all that stuff. So here we go, we're back in the inn. Have a chat with this guy named Rartar here. See if he'll purchase our meats. We're gonna keep the fangs because I think they can sell. Takar's Murloc Basher, get rid of that. Food's okay to keep, I guess. Eventually we're gonna have to go back to Ogremar and see, or just a town in general, and see if we can sell any of this stuff. I have to get used to all these silk cloths too. So we might hit up Hammerfall soon. Try to level up the first aid. So we can start getting use out of these cloths, because they're really taking up our bag space. All these fish oils got to be worth something as well. And this golden pearl has to be worth something. I should probably just get rid of these hands. I don't think anyone's going to buy them on the auction house. Then we got this big greater maul, the eagle. You think that'll sell for more than 2 gold? It's got intellect on it. Maybe. If you're a druid, you know what I mean, and you're healer or a boomkin, you would use that, and then like when you go out of this form, at least you have like a nice 2-hander to hit someone in the face with. So it's not too bad.
Strength.
We're up to 30 gold now, which is good. That's the end of the episode, guys. Slayed a lot of murlocs today. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.